Hey there, fellow English learners! Welcome back to another exciting episode of English with Emron. Ever feel like you're missing out on key phrases that native speakers use all the time? It can be really frustrating, right? You might be watching a movie or having a conversation and suddenly someone uses a phrase that leaves you scratching your head. Don't worry, today I've got you covered with 10 must-know English phrases that will instantly level up your communication game. These phrases are not just useful, they're essential for sounding more natural and fluent. Stick around because these are phrases you'll hear everywhere. From conversations at work to casual chats with friends. Whether you're in a professional setting or just hanging out, these phrases will come in handy. Alright, let's dive right in. Get ready to take some notes because you'll want to remember these. Phrase 1, break the ice. This is a fantastic phrase to use when you're in a social setting and things feel a bit awkward or tense. Meaning, to start a conversation in a social setting, especially when it feels awkward or tense, it's like finding a way to make everyone feel more comfortable. Example, at the party, he told a joke to break the ice. Jokes are a great way to break the ice because they can make people laugh and feel more at ease. Phrase 2, burn the midnight oil. This phrase is perfect for those late-night study sessions or when you're working hard on a project, meaning, to stay up late working on something, usually studying or working on a project. It's often used to describe those times when you're putting in extra effort to get something done. Example, she burned the midnight oil preparing for her exams. We've all been there, right? Staying up late to make sure we're ready for that big test or important deadline. Phrase 3, hit the nail on the head. This is a great phrase to use when someone says something that is exactly right. Meaning, to describe something exactly as it is or to say the right thing. It's like when someone perfectly captures the essence of a situation. Example, when you said the project needs more organization, you hit the nail on the head. It's always satisfying when someone understands exactly what you mean. Phrase 4, on cloud 9. This phrase is all about feeling extremely happy or euphoric, meaning to feel extremely happy or euphoric. It's like being on top of the world where nothing can bring you down. Example, he was on cloud 9 after getting his dream job. Achieving something you've worked hard for can definitely put you on cloud 9. Phrase 5, throw in the towel. This phrase is used when someone decides to give up or admit defeat, meaning to give up or admit defeat. It's often used in situations where someone has tried their best but decides it's time to stop. Example, after trying to fix the computer for hours, he finally threw in the towel. Sometimes it's better to take a break and come back with a fresh perspective. Phrase 6, a blessing in disguise. This phrase is used to describe something that seems bad at first but turns out to be good in the end. Meaning, something that seems bad at first but turns out to be good in the end. It's like finding a silver lining in a difficult situation. Example, losing that job was a blessing in disguise because it led me to start my own business. Sometimes what seems like a setback can actually be an opportunity in disguise. Phrase 7, costs an arm and a leg. This phrase is used to describe something that is very expensive. Meaning, something that is very expensive. It's often used to express shock or surprise at how much something costs. Example, that designer bag costs an arm and a leg. We've all seen those items that make us wonder if they're really worth the price. Phrase 8, let the cat out of the bag. This phrase is used when someone reveals a secret, often by accident, meaning to reveal a secret, often by accident. It's like when you accidentally spill the beans about something that was supposed to be kept quiet. Example, oops, I let the cat out of the bag about your surprise party. It's always tricky to keep a secret, especially when you're excited about it. Phrase 9, bite the bullet. This phrase is used when someone decides to do something unpleasant that they've been avoiding. Meaning, to do something unpleasant that you've been avoiding. It's like gathering the courage to face something difficult head-on. Example, I hate going to the dentist, but I guess I'll have to bite the bullet. Sometimes you just have to do what needs to be done, even if it's not fun. Phrase 10, piece of cake. This phrase is used to describe something that is very easy to do. Meaning, something that is very easy to do. It's like saying that a task was so simple, it was almost effortless. Example, the test was a piece of cake, easier than I expected. It's always a relief when something turns out to be easier than you thought it would be. So there you have it. 10 English phrases that will help you sound more like a native speaker. These phrases are not just useful, they're essential for anyone looking to improve their English fluency. Which one was your favorite? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you plan to use these phrases in your daily conversations. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, And of course, subscribe to English with Emran for more tips and tricks to improve your English. Your support means a lot and helps me create more content for you. Until next time, keep learning and stay confident. Remember, practice makes perfect, and the more you use these phrases, the more natural they'll become. See you in the next video.